next I want to do another brief test, and this is to see how your memory works during a period of learning. I'm going to read a list of words, and I want you to try to remember them in order. It's going to be a long list. You won't be able to remember all of them, so simply try to remember as many of them as you possibly can.
Yeah, I've lost my mind, or it can't find me skull. It's like my internal hard drive is full, asleep while my feet caress the pavement. Venture deeper into depression for entertainment. Sorry if I struggle with your name, but that's one of many things I struggle to retain. If money is the aim, when I've got enough, I'm gonna pay someone to explain what's going on in me brain. Names escape me, shit I definitely used to know. I now don't know, I don't know. I just wanna kick that vintage raw flow, but I'm still unsure if I've rapped this before. Let's just pretend it's all meant to be a joke while I make a mental note. I'll forget I ever wrote. A dozen years since I last inhaled the skunk smoke. Quote something fucking dope, unquote. Tripping over simple words and replacing linking verbs with flapping lips and ears. Do not disturb, I'm already maladjusted. Struggle standing upwards, looking at you flustered. Just fill me glass and I'll be okay. Somewhere over the Israel, Kamikaze volley. But I'll be standing in me own way, not knowing why. Distracted by the blonde rolling by. Oh, if only I could remember the line. I was just mumbling under me breath, but it's fine. I suppose there isn't a more apt way to close some shit about whatever this is about than this. Shit. What was I saying? What was I saying?
Now I imagine that the words that you have remembered from that list are probably the following. You'll have remembered more from the beginning, a little bit more from the words at the end. There'll have been a big uncomfortable sag in the middle, and you'll have remembered those words that were repeated. The, and. You will also tend to remember the one word or phrase which was what was it?
Fuck if I know.
It's crackers. Flip Danny. Have you been in his house? God help you.
Always gotta get good butchers and locals, haven't you?
Quit your respectful J.O. and sell some yayo. I'm sick, complexion pale like white bread and mayo. Ayo, I'm depressed, LMAO. Greet you with a playful punch to the arm and get the KO. Trudging with me, get down deep in a raw, but make this always me poetry sound steezy as fuck. I hit you like a knee to the gut. I got problems I should probably iron out, but the crease in me, yo. Barrel of inappropriate laughter. I'm an open book for closing a chapter. Worried for me health, agoraphobic, sociable banter. I'm only fucking with myself. That's it. Vilified heel, I stay in a flat like Mars, but it isn't ideal. Oh, to live and die real. Manic depressive, and you rap as shit as I feel. I'm in the house like Amityville. I'm coming up, but it's going down like a gravity hill. Ill, I neck a Henny miniature. Co-sign you up with someone else's signature. Stretch the ligature, kill the game off. Fake cough, I don't like any of you fake cough. Hawk you and spit a pathogen. Medicine with a 26-letter mental illness acronym. What's happening? Chips, I'm stacking them. Like receiver win or pack it in. And despite a lack of business acumen, I'm charging ahead. Offer you a middle finger, haggling the price down from an arm and a leg. Yes, lad, dressed like your stepdad with jet lag. I wouldn't take you for a 10 bag, but best by a distance. Made a blanket out of a red flag and slept like a baby with bedtime resistance.
What the fuck is going on? I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep.
Whatever you do.
I haven't been sleeping very well lately, so I thought I should get home and try to get a good night's sleep. Start fresh in the morning.
Take cover at once.
I present a perpetual conveyor belt of never-ending cataclysmic atrocities rendered trivial. Squeezed between adverts for anti-aging creams and last hope game shows hosted by the same familiar miscreants. It's some bullshit, drinking straight, buzzing like a pylon. The bygone optimist wishes for a withered state they still rely on to fill the plate. Stuck in the drain pipes of a sinker state where enviable traits include but are not limited to the ability to turn a blind eye to the mushroom cloud outside the window. Double glazed sliding patio doors akimbo. Sitting in a swing chair ignoring the apocalypse is better than screaming into nothingness and expecting a response instead. War rages on, franchise coffee shops open as usual. You know the steez, you know the score. Everything the same as it never was before. You know the steez, you know the score. Everything the same as it never was before. You know the steez, you know the score. Everything the same as it never was before. You know the steez, you know the score. Everything the same as it never was before.
If you leave your home, your local authority may take it over for homeless families. And if you move, the authorities of the new place will not help you with food, accommodation, or other essentials. You are better off in your own home. Stay there.
Attention all civilians. For your own safety, please evacuate the streets immediately. Remain indoors until you receive further instructions.
Everybody, listen carefully. Don't go outside. Everybody, listen carefully.
Remain indoors.
Don't go outside. Everybody, listen carefully. Don't go outside. Everybody, listen carefully.
Remain indoors.
Don't go outside. Everybody, listen carefully. Don't go outside. Everybody, listen carefully.
Remain indoors.
Don't go outside.
Using unwitting human beings as their guinea pigs, drugs, hypnosis, electroshock.
Mind control. A never-ending search for the miracle weapon. Mind control. Mind control.
Brainwashing could be a powerful ideological weapon.
Subjugate my harem through modified behavior. Man, bow enshrined with my image as savior. Drag the world into the deepest, darkest social sinkholes with those who trip, snip and split and sip loads. Paranoid fearing all as my forehead swelter on a down road spiral. Mind bending, helter skelter, eating bluebirds with artichokes as a side dish. Got like Diddy women tax on your pocket to keep my side rich from being shocked to going in shock with your eyes pinned from getting side-eyed with sly smirks and snide grins from injecting from a forced confession with no priest from inspecting. Waterboard surveillance with no sleep in isolation. Deprived of senses to extract truth. Plus 79 decibels of the culture crack. You from flashbacks of boom bap. Hazmat suits and glass rooms. Remote control. Chip in the brain to control the doomed. Ayahuasca, intravenous. Psilocybin environment. Making sense of no sense inside your visions of violence. Chained in a dark corner. Hearing the devil's whisper. As you shake hands, I get yours and used to kiss you.
Mind control. A never-ending search for the miracle weapon. Mind control. Mind control. A never-ending search for the miracle weapon. Mind control.
Sub-GDI, headshot, legal high, all CNI, watching the Mona Lisa cry. Pair temps, New Deal, CIA recruit, spent his quarantine tent rent on a radiation suit. Just a rock and old trackie in the lap, smiling through the pain. Is he happy, is he sad? Wide-eyed Ludovico technique, deadbeat, ghost you in a Gucci pattern bed sheet. Sleep, consume with no pulse. Tin man, big can, slow gulps, banging on his chest like a marching band drum. Immune to the KGB heart attack gun. On his bill in a flat, the strings don't connect, but you can't convince him his track isn't Christian rap. With an inverted crucifix stitched on his hat, clocked his own ad-libs dissing him when he was listening back. The last cig in a pack, Smoked into the filter, then he flicked it and spat on the floor. Cyclical patterns, it's all happened before. Knock knock jokes, but he refuses to answer the door. Paranoid, delusional, briefcase stashed above the pub toilet cubicle. Scopolamine in his Ovaltine, sat staring at the loading screen, itching for a dopamine fix.
Mind control. A never-ending search for the miracle weapon. Mind control. A never-ending search for the miracle weapon.
There was continued pressure put upon anybody within the agency in connection with trying to explain or understand brainwashing. So we were charged with rather an elaborate attempt to try to find out chemical, psychological, any kind of means that people could use to influence the behavior of the people.
Products presented as new, the red or the blue, which you in essence is you. It all depends on the propaganda campaign you're most susceptible to. Now spend your money like your rent isn't due, and there's nothing better to do. The echo chamber said it was true, for the many and inherited debt to the few. It's like trying to flick a penny into the coin slot from the end of the queue. Proletariat trying to find a pose in an unfinished flat, insulated with designer clothes. Take a pick, at least when we die of starvation we'll be in the latest drip. The yearly bid rewrites the aphorism in the wrong design, while you grind over time to toe the line. You don't need a microchip to control a mind. You can make a man sell his soul with a scrolling sign. Filthy communist, economists, commoners, slang talking orators, in between estates, tracky clad amidst the conifers, scrapping. It's like in a collective consciousness we wanted this to happen. This of course being whatever this is meant to be. Might spend a G on a white Fendi tee and some other shit rich kids get sent for free, for fellow plebeians to reflexively genuflect to me.
Our consumer lifestyle is not sustainable, and pro-consumption messages are hazardous to our mental health.
Growing jugs.
Pro-consumption messages are hazardous.
Days are precious, use them to keep your phrase the freshest. Dude, upgrade your essence, live as if a paid apprentice. Forever learning, forever earning, in tandem the plan I'm executing, ever juicing the fruits of labor. Let's do it major, minor only in my key selection. I budge in my judgment, find it only when I see reflection, or looking straight up. Otherwise suckers, y'all cooked and ate up. You're shining from my design and the way that I hooked my plate up. Sitting next to some garnish, dumped and left in the garbage. Getting vexed, that's a promise. Trump my next to Obama's. Foul undoubtedly, how you proud to be smoke charmers, but then yours was wrong. All along thinking there's no karma. Dealing with the buttons pressed, still be giving nothing less. Best be urgent, ain't nobody virgins to this fucking mess. Herbs be lacking, I be Bernie Mackin' on the brother blessed. I ain't scared, yet it's kinda weird up in this fucker fest. World consumerism word, be zooming in all kind of ways. While y'all doing it, try consuming this shit I'm trying to say. Listen, them efforts for real before that doom is on display. Getting the brushes, being consumers in a consummate. Fine dining, but more final, for sure that vinyl do just that. Unless we aggressively say fuck that. When we realize its purpose over some purchasing, we might see the prize, our persons more than our purses been.
Our consumer lifestyle is not sustainable, and pro-consumption messages are hazardous to our mental health.
Griswold. The
day my granddad took away his care was the day he saw me beg his daughter for them Jordan Airs. I was pleading, he was seething but it never showed. He just took his trust and hopes for me and then let him go for good reason. Double-digit pairs of forces in my cupboard closet. Couple dozen rolls I never worn and never needed. More on order, plus you best believe deliveries are guaranteed. And with that Klarna credit, I'm still living decent. Piling up these debts because they're counting on me. Sisyphus, I push them rocks upon a steep climb. See, so why would I invest up in a penny pinching pension when my children need a weekend at the seaside? Official financially naive since 99. Unable to conduct a steady flow of cash around it. But you can trust I got that solid stack of fitteds I can wear for when I'm scrambling this month to make another 1,000. Money woes in slow motion, eating fast foods. I'm keeping aspirations in a glass tube and save for later. Discontented winter's fast approaching, so I'm pressing rapid on that purchase button for some Jordan 4s. Keep me shaded from the cold light of day. I stay scrolling for that low price, returning to these flash sales. Sins of the fathers getting passed down. These digits rising skyward like I'm stood up on some glass scales.
Our consumer lifestyle is not sustainable, and pro-consumption messages are hazardous to our mental health. Our consumer lifestyle is not sustainable, and pro-consumption messages are hazardous to our mental health.
The factory, the product being manufactured is you.
Oh, Josh, sorry, I'm trying to watch the telly, aren't
been online practically for a decade now, and perhaps only now are we really starting to see what it's doing to us. We've been online practically for a decade now, and perhaps only now are we really starting to see what it's doing to us.
Neighbour Dave Ouch on this extraordinary heroism and selflessness.
Receive and process continuously an immense and growing mass of data. An immense and growing mass of data.
The silence turned to mayhem.
Receive and process continuously an immense and growing mass of data. An immense and growing mass of data.
The silence turned to mayhem.
Receive and process continuously an immense and growing mass of data.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Who's it this? Well, if you insist, maneuvered through the mist, blitz, blew your boo a kiss. For what reason are we doing this? Future bliss, kill a whole game with a pain, ruefulness. Till I'm stupid rich, bitch, Jews are luminous. A graduate of super strength, budget booze and ticks. Mental block ruinous, flaws still numerous. Too scrupulous, read the room and lose the gist. Raw shit, loop the hiss, still a grooviest. Dubious, lost in four, funk dubious. I smile but I'm struggling to one gloomy lips. The computer glitch, make some noise if you exist. Digestion, digression with no attention. Just when you trust the process, I throw a wrench in. Riding over sleeping police with low suspension. Flip the paradigm on his head and I'm only venting. Dead tech.
Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific. Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific.
Approximate the risk, consolidate your chips before you ban like a group of package holiday in Brits. This is just to satisfy the itch, chomping at the bit until our bellies are full and I unsettle the law. Might blast a gamma ray at your matinee. The question remains the same, but the answers sway. What? I'm spitting fire while you're stacking hay. I drove through hell and high water just to stand at bay and watch the promised land decay like an old classic play. Oh, happy day. Spaghetti western close up, slow pan away. Both hands wrapped around a cold can to pray. No namaste, you don't have to stay, but the plan is to polish off this whole tank array. Inflated sense of self, closed dragon fray. Keep me microphone in a climate control glass display. Woke up like there's nothing I can't do. I barge through, there won't be no part two. Abandoned ship, baffling the most adroit grip down the list like the Voynich manuscript when I'm chatting shit. Flip the cancer stick, ignite the trailer petty. Lights out like you forgot to pay the lecky. Flip the cancer stick, ignite the trailer petty. Lights out like you forgot to pay the lecky.
Dum-dums plus the scientific. No one said. No one said.
Click my fingers, watch my life begin. Born empty, blood slowly siphoned in. Throw your little faces out, slice them thin. Your smug skull wrapped in an entitled grin. It's the attitude that gets your food discreetly spatting. The waiter caught your jambalaya stew completely lacking. You can play the fly up and my fruit bellini flapping. My weathered skin shining like a suit of greasy satin. Yeah, the basket sharp with the crooked fins. Skeleton key to hell hidden in this book of hymns. You get confused by your weird flailing wooden limbs and wonder which of us is up above pulling strings. Who could that be? Me, that's you. My mind runs wild, I pull it back with the lasso. Shame, I put the world on mute now, had to. Slapping off your geometric dot work tattoo. That's better. Yeah. He bought the boots but couldn't walk in them. Everybody part just caught a sudden case of dwarfism. Funny you were calling them the kings a couple seconds back. The whole crowd snuck out the venue during the second track. Flick the final match, lit the burning bush. Me, you at the edge for your deserved push. Flick the match, lit the burning bush. Me, you at the edge for your deserved push.
No one said. No one said. Stupid. No one said. Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific. Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific. Can you find your way through the lyrics? Let me catch it up. Throw another rhyme across the room, baby, fetch it up. Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific. Brainiac dum-dums plus the scientific. Can you find your way through the lyrics? Let me catch it up. Throw another rhyme across the room, baby, fetch it up. Fetch it up.
I need to turn my life around. What do I need to do?
Stop fucking. Stop
Tunnel vision shit. Keep the blinkers on and your eyes on the yo, hey. There's too much on me plate to be jobs to need and propagate problems. Imaginary ops create. Pop goes a plastic semi-prop Glock. Another adversary drops after blasting several shots. I wash in the dim amber glim, slip past the dim with an abstracted grin. Ambled in like it's none of his concern. Didn't even turn to watch the village burn. And saw the flames illuminate the mist ahead. You heard it from the horse's mouth like Mr. Ed. I don't waste time translating whispers from the grapevine. My crew care more about the baseline than a rapper's new hair. I stay in the lab like a Dr. Dre collab while you gatekeep the latest fad. It's not a pessimistic view. I've just got a Saul Williams scroll-sized list of better shit to do. I'm too busy for all of that shit. Lizzie's up front or I'm falling back quick. Put the blinkers on and ignore the antics. Am I unconcerned? Yes, that's automatic. I'm too busy for all of that shit. Lizzie's up front or I'm falling back quick. Put the blinkers on and ignore the antics. Am I unconcerned? Yes, that's automatic.
I'm too busy for your bullshit. Thick it in the pulpit. All these heads with tails, whichever way you call it. We're going all in. But the chicken's too little, the sky's falling. Lifting the tarpaulin. The way we're living is appalling. Quick to push your wig back like premature balding, and then bounce like Spalding. With more packs and potions than get to fix his cauldron. Guessing he missed his calling, take caution. Cooking scales to weigh out the cake portion. Too busy to take a break from the brainstorming. On and on until the break of dawning. From dusk to early morning. More pages from the cult, the Book of Mormon. Underground like the northern line to modern. My dialogue with God is like more cool and awesome.
Yeah, I'm too busy for all of that shit. Lizzie's up front or I'm falling back quick. Put the blinkers on and ignore the antics. Am I unconcerned? Yes, that's automatic. I'm too busy for all of that shit. Lizzie's up front or I'm falling back quick. Put the blinkers on and ignore the antics. Am I unconcerned? Yes, that's automatic.
I don't care anymore.
It's a contest, they say, of stamina, but it's who can maintain their sanity the longest. And that's what it is. That's what it comes to.
Yeah. Nodding his head as the blood drips. No good nicks, the glove fits. Master the rough mix, tough tits. Up sticks, cut bricks in public. Floodlit, dumb shit. Don't touch me drunk hit. Tripping off the blunt hit. Happy laughter, sad jokes. In a strip club constructing origami. Spy planes with stained banknotes. Make it rain like heart. Baby, take your last toke. Flat broke, triple bluff. UFO crash hoax. Lab broke, Coral expedition. Little Britain, repetition. Pillmatic, it was never written. Still classic, folklore, no more. With a K in front of the N. Shush to saying something again. Highfalutin, Eisenheim illusion. Friday boozing, 9 to 5 collusion. Jumping to the right conclusion while you take your time perusing. Microdosing Lucy in the sky, disproving Isaac Newton. Muting a telly in a hotel while I phone hell. And I know it won't bode well, but oh well. I teeter on a line between recklessness and measured risk. You don't get it, but you get the gist. I said benefits and better slips. Well, you don't get it, but you get the gist. Benefits and better slips. You might not get it, but you get the gist.
Upscale, Dicky Chicken Bell, therapy retail. Devil's in the detail. I'm the violent type. I'm sniffing lines off the vinyl hyped. I'm high on life, but I'm high as a kite. Doing crimes on Skype. It's like Jeweler the Iron Mike. Trying to plan a jewel with Iron Mike. It's on site, long night for you, kid. Sniff drugs and booze liquor. Ask me who's bigger, I don't care. Cold stare, too vicious, no comparing. I'm just trying to get the polar bears in. No sharing. Black hole tearing you a new one. Online betting, now my food's gone. I think it's time to get my shoes on. Load up the new bomb.
It's a contest, they say, of stamina.
Yo, how'd I end up in the refrigerator? I must have been obliterated. Last thing I remember talking to that bitch, the neighbor. Oh yeah, Tammy gave me a fifth of Jamie. Shit, I've been thinking I should probably quit drinking maybe. Spin off the scene and wipe my spit off the sleeve. In between his ears is a highly advanced pinball machine. No skin off his jeans, who ain't got kicked off the team. Vote for me in the age of Aquarius in a new American spin-off regime. Trying to calculate without the batteries in the calculator. Saying words like algebraic, don't even know what my mouth is made of. Don't eat cows or bacon. How's he famous? Must be the house he made out of 1,000 faces. Used to be able to connect styles of places. Nowadays it's just a bunch of mouths to say shit. How's your day, kids? Mine's been 5 times with rhymes to instruments. 7 toxic airborne events in a week is not coincidence.
Me too, Polly. Ever since I joined this health club, it's a great lap pool.
Are you okay? Of course not. I'm an artist.
You're in dire need of more money, but the fact is, your case just doesn't meet the necessary conditions. And there's nothing that I or anyone else here can do about it.
Would she make a final word with it?
I'm afraid so.
I don't know how you sleep in your bed at night. Because I couldn't sleep in my bed at night.
That's because you sleep during the day, Dad.
Did you not learn anything at the CV workshop? I'm afraid I'm going to have to refer you to a decision maker for a possible sanction for 4 weeks. Your payment will be frozen. Your payment will be frozen. Do you understand?
Escape the mundanity of reality, ignoring the atrophy of your £3 organ. Bleak towns where anything other than snorting beak sounds boring. But you breathe round small and your job pays enough to live another long day. It's a hiccup, drink some gin from your cup the wrong way. Something from the bottom shelf of your dwindling wealth. Pick up for your mate and take a bit for yourself. Indebted forever, dejected but better than ever. Walking a line is a stressful endeavor. With so many obstacles in your path, you can only pray one of them will be a chest full of treasure, or at least a tenner for booze. Stressed, simplify the metrics you use to measure success, and you're blessed, but never accept any less. Confused, unless you choose to ignore the rules. Fools forming cues in the cold. It's all the rules to determine who's got the shortest fuse. Through being told what to do, it's nothing new, but your fizz is sitting on bricks. So it's all of course and top boss. Fingertips on your lips with your arms crossed. Daydreaming, flicking through Argos, till you're fucking flying like Neville Bartos. Cigarettes, credit card debts and lottery tickets. Flowing out your local home with a bottle of spirits. Cigarettes, credit card debts and lottery tickets. Flowing out your local home with a bottle of spirits.
And if you are sanctioned, you must continue to look for work and sign on. If you don't, you may be sanctioned again. And it's likely to be for 13 weeks on the second occasion and thereafter, and likely to be the maximum of up to 3 years. Do you understand?
The collected information is broadcast back to Earth.
17,500 miles an hour. 100 miles up. If you were here, you wouldn't have to imagine. Take them through the periscope.
Various combinations of instruments are assembled depending on the scientific objective.
Over 500,000 non-traditional houses were built in the 40s and 50s. All the systems using concrete, which is now starting to rot.
People with low levels of education have seen their salaries cut down.
I'm moseying, noseying, son of rappers cracking My jokes and disowning them. Throw me in a league of me own and leave me alone with a big jug of beer. I don't need to cross the line, oh I can fling mud from here. Right here. I drag you like a Dagestani single leg. You said you was gonna raise some hell, but raise the bitch instead. Whoa. That's gender neutral. Fingers on the pulse, drinking in your negative views with obnoxious gulps. Everything you've done I outdid or I outdo. I don't throw subliminal this is about you. And even though the shoe doesn't fit, you put your foot in it. Brick pedal click, still cold sack running shit.
You eat your words with your knuckle butty. Slaps so hard I'll hear it in another country. I got a love for money and here for you. Look what you made me do. Dodging the cameras, grip the crop from the weed spot and speed off in the Astra. 5 key down, what a disaster. You got robbed with a comedy factor. Get shot for your banter, pop like a Fanta. You're awful in laughter. God ain't the answer. Brain from anything, vodka from faster.
Out my mind, getting out of line. Low rugby with the crown design. Send shivers down your spine. Blood shed by the Red River. Breadwinner, Unger's dead ringer. Linger in the pit. Clippers full of chips. Quick draw flinging off the hip. Lay the law down, my kingdom is the Ritz. Talk shit, leave your jaw swinging off your lips. What I'm sipping got me pinging off a sip. Mandy in my gin and tonic. Flicker one and chip like I didn't want it. Dipping into profit. I'm over the edge but I'm still living off it.
I'll get £27 now. If I had a job I'd need at least £180 to live on. Because of my rent and community charge.
I spent $50 on a pick-me-up. I'm waiting on this rich bitch to pick me up. She got the fame, hunger, rain, thunder. Hit me on the same number. I let the shit ring off. Take your bling off. I might start like Wim Hof. You get wigged off with a slingshot, body bagging. Leftovers, doggy bag it. Dodgy packet in my bomber jacket. My hobby racking, never lost the magic. Don't panic like a coke addict. Get your dome splattered by the chromatic.
When you the realest, it get lonely, only you can feel it. When they fake it in this matrix shit, I need some spirits. Tryna numb it just to dumb me down. Cause my spider sense tingle when they come around. If I ever see some blood tonight, ain't coming round. Ain't snapping at that shit, fuck you think this is. Think I'm wildin' cause I'm drunk, now that's why I drink. I don't like to think. Silent dim but stay bright as lit, sharp as shit. If I buck you it's alright, just think past my spliff. Too drunk I might park you whip and pass the pigs laughing shit. But being sober might have started it.
Who is to blame for the scale of the present problem?
Well, it's very difficult, I think, to put blame on anyone. It is due to what we call innovation without development. Now, the pressure is on the designer, the architect, to provide the building that the client wants.